Thank God we've got a sound man. And he's very good. Yes, so now I'm pretty notorious within the theatre industry for breaking embargoes. So we had an embargo on the announcement of our First Nations emerging critic, which of course I broke this morning because I accidentally tweeted all the posts because I forgot they were automatically tweeted. But that's fine because, you know, tradition. But yeah, so I'm sort of announcing what's already been announced. If you've been to the website, you would have already seen it, that Carissa Lee is our First Nations Indigenous critic, and we're so thrilled to welcome her on board. She's fantastic. And I think if you go to the website and see what she's done there already, there's an essay up there about intersectionality in Indigenous theatre. You'll see why we're so excited to have her on board. She's a necessary, vital voice, and she's such a bright spark. Plus, she knows how to do Instagram, which Rob and I are very bad at. So she's great. Richard said earlier that it's difficult to nurture diverse critical voices. That's not true. It's easy. You just say, come in and write for us. There's nothing difficult about it at all. So Carissa will be working with us all year. It's no use as a small thing. It's a paid internship. That was the first money we wanted to take care of, was that Carissa got paid for what she does, because criticism is something that is not being paid for. And we value the work. We value our work. We value the work of the people who work for us. And so I just want to introduce you to Carissa, who is going to speak to us. Yay, Carissa, and congratulations.
Yeah, I think we're about the same height. Be a bit different following Rob. I kind of wrote some stuff, but I don't know. I'm not going to be as eloquent as them two, I'm afraid. But yeah, or ranty. Definitely leave that to you. Well, alright, I'll start by saying there was this review I read, and it really pissed me off because it was about a play of someone who I care for really deeply, who's family to me. And I mean, it was after the fact, but this was during my research while I'm doing my PhD. And this bloke, he'd written this review saying that this Indigenous playwright had not successfully written an Indigenous story, despite the fact this was this person's own story. And the fact that there was, you know, gender-blind and colour-blind casting throughout to represent the unity in reconciliation and just, you know, good things. He had a real issue with that too, because as far as he was concerned, they all had to be, you know, black as the ace of spades and in a lap. That's proper theatre to him. Now that seems infuriating enough, but what really pissed me off is the fact that he compared it to a play that a white man had written about a black man and said that he did it better. And I just got so shitty reading that, and I thought, this guy doesn't actually have any grasp of Indigenous theatre whatsoever if he was questioning the way that we tell our stories. They're not always going to be in a certain order, they're not always going to be good to watch, they're not always going to be what I keep calling museum theatre, and that's just us rocking up to die. So when this opportunity came up, it was kind of in the right mindset for me, because I was still pretty pissed about this. So I thought, what better revenge? I'm going to make them learn. And it was such an amazing thing to not only be given the opportunity to write reviews for these mob, but the fact that Alison and Rob both have this wonderful desire to write about things that people don't necessarily have the bravery to write about. And I have had so many thoughts and so many things and gone, well, what am I going to do with that? So it doesn't fit with my PhD, it doesn't fit with this. And now I have a place for it. And it's really nice. And and as Richard, my dad, was saying, that when I met him and he said, what do you want to be? And I said, I want to do what you do. And I feel like this is a massive step in doing that. I feel like these mob are going to really help me make that possible. So, yeah, thanks, you guys.